insane. But since I am on stream, and I do want to kind of have a little fun with this. You see what was my timed score in 15. I got it done in 2 hours. Dark Dimension 5. I got it done in 1 hour, so let's see if I can improve my Dark Dimension 4 score while I'm on stream. Yeah, just go with yeah. So yeah, just messing around in Dark Dimension. Don't have much else to cover right now. Since the Black Cat event over, there was actually the Nova event, which is also supposed to take place later this week, but it's been pushed back a couple of weeks. So, yeah, I was hoping I was going to be able to do that on stream, but I guess not. All right, let's get some speed going. Right? Yeah, I remember how tricky this was when it first came out. But yeah, it's been a long time. So he doesn't dodge. They're not even going to get to take a turn. It's going for speed here. All right. Come on. Let's go for speed. And if I have time for a longer stream, I'll go for Dark Dimension 5 and try to improve my score on that. But yeah, there are people who are already preparing for Dark Dimension 7. And that's going to be a... there's actually going to be a couple of nodes where the only characters you can use are Dark Dimension characters. So that means like Doom, Apocalypse, and Dormammu. So that is going to be a interesting... challenge. Get those battlefield effects going. Yeah, screw this guy. Yeah, with Archangel, in fact, any summons is going to be a problem. So much for that. Yeah, the horsemen, even though they've been power crept, they're still useful. Got it. It's amazing how, yeah, because I remember, I think I still have like my Dark Dimension 5 run and parts of my Dark Dimension 4 one on my YouTube channel. So yeah, it's been a while since this was the biggest challenge in the game. But the point is, you know, at one point it was a challenge. And there are players who still need to complete And there are a handful of players who still need to complete this in order to get Doom, and then after that get Dormammu, and then Super Skrull. I'm sure Super Skrull's going to make the cosmic nodes on this really easily. But let's just breeze through this. We got it. Yeah, right now the most annoying character now is just Ghost Rider because of his passive. Just taking up time, but yeah, get that battlefield effect going, and this is going to be a breeze. And there we go. The Inhumans are another team that I think could use a rework at some point, because I know for a while Medusa was rumored to be a legendary, but I think that she was at one point, but they just kind of nixed that because I think the Inhumans became so unpopular that pretty sure yeah, Scopely just said, yeah, we'll wait for something else. Maybe they'll, yeah, because yeah, the Inhumans were once one of the best teams in the game. They neutralized almost everything. Then they just, much like their TV show, just completely fell off the map. Get rogues, all those buffs going. Boom. Yeah, he's got to neutralize this guy. He's stunned. He can't really hurt you that much. And he's down. I'm trying to remember. I think yeah, the Symbiotes were actually a very good team when this first came out. They were actually a pretty important team to use for the city nodes. Now, again, one of the rumors is that we actually know for a fact, it's not a rumor anymore, that the cosmic there's going to be like a cosmic symbiote team that's going to be coming out. And rumors that's going to be the new the big bio raid team. More Ghost Rider. Come on, down he goes. Yeah, he's done for. All right, that's 3 nodes down. All right. All right, global. Apocalypse is still the big bad here. So I've got Doom as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Cap here. Doom. Weaver. And Quicksilver. I could probably go with a full Rebirth team, but they have mostly they without their raid buffs, it's kind of hit or miss. And if Cap gets knocked out, I could just replace him with Captain Sam or Rescue. I was hoping to avoid that, but let's see if I can stun her. And she's stunned. he goes. That's useful. Yeah, I gotta worry about energy recharging. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna save the ult so I can nuke the next node with relative ease. They didn't even get a turn off, so yeah. Not too bad. I remember once he unlocked Doom, this global node was actually pretty easy. He basically made any other characters you chose better. And this is actually when some people first started beefing up Captain America before the Rebirth rework, simply because that he was a good energy battery. Now you don't even need that. I did take Doom up to level 18, but he didn't make that big a difference in Dark Dimension 6. I mean, he was useful in sometimes, but you know, he got ability blocked. He was useless. All right, so you got to focus on getting Squirrel Girl out. Let's use this. That's also what I brought Quicksilver, because he can do that. Quicksilver basically negates your anyone who uses taunt. And that's the OG Miss Marvel. Actually, no, yeah. Old school Asgardians. Don't want to get stuck behind a taunt here, so let's just charge to don't need him going off. All right, now you can go Doom. And do the Doom Boom. This out. Here goes Thor. Takes out most of them. All right. Yep. Well, at this point, just gotta now preserve energy. There's only one node left. I don't remember how many times it took me to on my first run in Dark Dimension 4. It's so long ago. But I know I usually was late to the party. I usually always waited for someone else to have good strategy. That way I didn't bring up the wrong character. There's actually one for I don't know if it was for 4 or 5 when I actually brought up Ravager Stitcher, which was kind of a mistake on my part. But honestly, I think it got the job done because Stitcher was so cheap to bring up to the best gear tier at the time. So I guess it worked out. can't complain too much. In terms of Dark Dimension 7 preparations, I know Apocalypse is definitely going to be part of that equation. He usually has to be. And probably going to have to start, have to be Dormammu as well, simply because he's going to be necessary for the last nodes. But he might not. I might wait until. I might just opt to wait until I can prioritize who's going to be useful in the earlier nodes, because that is probably going to be the most important facet for at least in terms of progress. Because in general, when I approach a Dark Dimension, what I will do is I will at least focus on the characters that'll help me play the next 1 or 2 nodes. So it's global or city, and there are some characters you just got to use by default. Like Apocalypse was a no-brainer because he was useful in so many game modes. Same with Quicksilver. Weaver's another character who, well, she's not as useful as she used to be, but she still is valuable in Cosmic Crucible. She's valuable in War. She's actually a really good counter to. She's part of a team that can effectively counter the Infestation team without using your Sinister Six. I was hoping he wouldn't taunt, but I was hoping for too much. Finish them off. Okay. Let's use some of these. Put these Doom bots to work. Don't always need to wait for the ult to let that go. Fury before he summons. For a while, there was a rumor that there would be a new X-Force team to rework, but apparently that has not panned out. None of the rumors I've seen have hinted that that's going to be the case. Hit the speed. Also, ISO definitely matters when you're preparing for Dark Dimension, because sometimes you need to make sure that you have someone on your team that can do vulnerables. Because without the vulnerables, then having strikers really doesn't matter. You also need to have a healer in some cases. I didn't have a healer when I was doing global, and that kind of showed. Let's finish these guys off in one quick burst. This is the last node anyways for a global, so it's not really an issue. 12. Down you guys go. Symbiote Spider-Man. He used to be a really good player, but at least a good character, but yeah, he like the rest of the symbiotes have fallen off, so I'm still hoping we get a rework at some point. But that might be hoping for too much. My hoping is that they get the Wakandan treatment. Like the Wakandans for a while were like the worst. They were originally supposed to be a raid team, but that did not work. They did not work at all, even after Shuri was released. But then they got reworked to be a Cosmic Crucible team, and then that's when they really became a valuable team that you want to build up. And they still have some value in Cosmic Crucible for mid-game players, but for the most part, they've also fallen off. I also took Shuri into Dark Dimension 6 as a legendary. In hindsight, it probably wasn't the best. Ooh, I can use Super Scroll for this. Use Vol, Kang. So many choices. Actually, let's use the Eternals. Because I haven't taken the Eternals to Gear Tier 18 yet, but I've seen a lot of people use them in the Cosmic Nodes and Dark Dimension. The problem is they cost a lot of Mystic Gear. So unless you have a glut of Mystic Gear, you know, it's really hard to take them up to Gear Tier 18. So. All right. That hits the speed. Kang makes quick work of him. Yeah, save the ult for a bigger wave. There you go. This attacks speed bar. Wow, that was too easy. I imagine City Node might still be difficult simply because city characters are a bit harder to manage. But I'm hoping that maybe that Robbie, like Ghost Rider Robbie, Miss Marvel Hardlight, and Mr. Negative will make it easier. Plus, I can use the ult for Vol. She's also. Her ult and plus Super Skrull's ult will basically clear everything out. All right, let's see how this clears out. And that was very effective. Him doing that. Stay alive hard long enough for Vol to do anything with the exposed. Same with Kang's ult. Oh, maybe Kang get to do his ult this time. This will clear him out. I remember this when, yeah, this will finish him off. I'll save their ult for the next round. All right, breeze through it. Cosmic again. Maybe I could have put Kestrel in instead of Vol, but honestly, it's at this point, Vol is even if it can't benefit from any of the exposed, she hits like a truck, so shouldn't be too hard. Should make a difference. get all of this. Oh, I still remember when Scientist Supreme was a viable character. That's how old I am and how long I've been playing this game, so... Him. Good. Hit into the exposed. That helps because it gets Val some energy. All right. Val still hits pretty hard. All right. Super Skrull's got a ult to use. Here we go again. Do your thing, Super Skrull. Double tap. I'll save her ult for the next wave. Hit the speed bar. It's another character who hasn't been relevant for a long time. The Red Skull and the Hydra minions, they are still pathetic. They have no use anywhere. I mean, even as a SAC team, they're useless. So I feel like, you know, Scopely completely forgot about them. They just have no use. I mean, it'd be nice if they could become like maybe they could become a Cosmic Crucible team, but they are just nothing. All right, should be able to hit him. We're going to use that. Right in, and this should mostly clear it out. This Hulk needs one more tap. All right, so now let's see how if City is still. I know I got to use Shang-Chi. He's still a important component here. So I'm going to use Marvel Hard Light. Let's just see how this works. I have a feeling Spider-Man Big Time probably will be serviceable, but yeah, but Firestar might actually be. She does more damage, and the big strength that the Big Time has is his passive. So he can basically. Every time he gets attacked, he gets a speed boost. Shang-Chi does his thing. Nice hit there. This will neutralize. I can save. I'm wondering if Ghost Rider's charges carry over. If he does, that would that'd be a good way to start hit the next wave. So yeah, that was easy. Although I don't think, I think I probably could have done just as much with Cloak and Dagger. So yeah, let's see how these guys do, because I think this is the one with Infinity Watch, and Infinity Watch is what made the city nodes hard. Yeah, if Big Time doesn't pull his weight, I'm just going to use Firestar on the next one. All right, good. That was a good way to start things off. See how much damage this does. Nice. Actually, I'll save the ult for the next wave. Let's hit their speed. Yeah, Shang-Chi still hits like a truck. He's the only Heroes for Hire character besides, I think, maybe Jessica Jones, because of A-Force, that has been consistently useful in multiple game modes. Okay. Oh, don't need him her going off. It's working, but it's slow. Yeah, the charges here is what is going to do the heavy lifting for Ghost Rider Robbie. That's another thing that Big Time does. He flips disrupts. He flips immunity into disrupts. That's what makes him useful. Save the energy for the next the next node. 7. Actually, don't wanna. I probably should have saved that, but you know what? Should be okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use Firestar for the final node. Final city node, at least. She's maxed out more. I think this is the one that has the Infinity Watch characters that were so difficult. Or maybe that's Dark Dimension 5. I can't remember. All right. So now this is where Robbie should shine. Oop! Didn't mean to attack there, but doesn't matter. I'll use this. Yeah, she's a tank. She can tank pretty much everything that they can dish out. Actually, I'm gonna flip that. Oh, didn't flip. Surprised it didn't flip, but yeah, didn't matter. Check her out. This should take him out. I guess there's no Infinity Watch characters. I think that's going to be on Dark Dimension 5. Oops. Should have done the ult there. Yeah. Emma here is going to be was the big problem the first time around, but I don't think she's going to be a big issue this time. Nope, she's not. Didn't do much damage there and opened you right up for Robbie. There we go. Down he goes. All right. Shang-Chi gets us going. Alright. And let's actually take care of it, take out as many as I can here. Should take care of X-23. That's another character I think should get a rework, especially because there's some rumors that came out that for Deadpool 3, that Daphne Keane, who played X-23 in the Logan movie, will make an appearance in Deadpool 3. If that's the case, yeah, then definitely. And that movie's coming out next year, so that'd be a good time to give X-23 a rework in this game. All right, legendary. Fortunately, so let's put Morgan Le Fay, Archangel, Can't use Apocalypse because he's technically not a legendary. But I want to use Green Goblin Classic just to see how effective he is. Because he actually he's the newest legendary, and I want to at the very least, if for like mid-game players, you want to see the value of having a OG Green Goblin. This might be a good way to show it. I know he's mostly got a lot of Cosmic Crucible buffs, but he's good in multiple game modes. He's been good in Alliance War. I've seen people use him in Arena. Yeah. So let's start things off with a quick. Yeah, it's this right here that's really useful. That because it attacks speed bar and essentially neutralizes anything the enemy does, at least for a while. So. Even without Apocalypse, the Horseman characters do a lot of damage because they have such great synergies. So for Beast, definitely want to neutralize him so he doesn't heal. And all those passives are just adding up. Actually, you know what? Let's just hit a character who's we know is squishy. Should be ready. And I just want to take care of Ak. Yeah, applying the trauma is one of the best debuffs you can add, and Green Goblin is the only can apply it every other turn. That's how good he is. All right, that was quick. All right, 2 more to go. Making good time here. Probably could have done a lot faster if I had made some different choices in the city notes, but this is still, still a good pace. Ghost Rider. You got to make sure Ghost Rider is taken out first. That gets the battlefield effect going. That's another thing with Goblin's basic does splash damage, and in Dark Dimension, splash damage is incredibly valuable. All right, so let's don't want to hit the speed. Having 2 Carnages on the battlefield was frustrating as hell, but yeah, again, most of the symbiotes have been power crept, and hoping with the cosmic symbiotes we will get some sort of rework that'll make them useful again. Maybe not in raids like they originally were intended for, but some form of game mode. That alone would make them would give them some value again. Just get rid of their buffs. That should wipe them out. Didn't even take a turn. That's how useful they are. Alright, so I'll have the ult ready for Goblin. Alright, so now I've got... Don't want to stun him, so he doesn't do his passive doesn't go off. Save Rogue's. Let's get the splash damage here. So. Here it comes again. 8 more. Alright, so yeah, that applies the ability to block to controllers, so they got nothing. And this should do some serious damage to speed bar. Alright, that should do it. Now that should do it. Last node. See how much quicker I am after this. Yeah. If you haven't seen the value of Green Goblin, then I don't know what else to do. All right, 62, no problem. That was quick. Let's get the battlefield effect going. This way. Splash damage should finish him off. All right. That's a lot of attacks. Yeah, again. And if you got heavy hitters and you've got Archangel, his passive just does most of the work for you. You do it right, you really don't need much much else. All right, here's Ultimus. Here we go again. Boom. All that trauma and heal blocks, they got nothing. Plus vulnerables as well. If you got a lot of strikers on your team, it's even better. This guy. Let Rogue be the tank. If Red Hulk can get a turn, he should be able. His ult should knock him out. Actually, yeah, let's stun him so he doesn't dodge anything. Keep on hitting it. And yeah, we should let him just keep feeding the energy. Hulk's almost ready to go off again on his ult. So yeah, just get rid of any buffs. And down those. One more Ultimus. Should be on the home stretch, but here, people. Now he goes. Ultimus is in badly need of a rework. He's such a trash character. He has not been useful for like 5 years. He was actually the first like endgame character from Dark Dimension, and he has just been he's done nothing. Even when the Kree were a viable raid team, he's had no use. His stats are crap, his abilities are crap. I mean, he's exclusive to this game, so I'm surprised that Scopely hasn't tried to rework him again. Maybe that's in the plans, but you know what? It's I don't think I've got him past level 60. He just has not been useful. All right, so this should be it. Get rid of the buffs. It should finish most of them off, except for maybe 2. One more. Finish it off, Rogue, and we're done. Okay. Let's see what my time was. Mm. 356. Okay. 51, 53. Okay. Top 500. Yeah. Be interesting to see what teams they would